So previously we performed signal multiplication on the basic signals such as step, ramp, and we performed signal multiplication operation on them. So in this video we are going to perform signal multiplication on some random signals of different shapes. So here we have two signals, okay, x1t and x2t, and we have to perform signal multiplication on them. So as per the definition of signal multiplication, at each time instant we have to multiply the amplitude values of the signal, respective amplitude values. Okay, so here in x1t will start from 0. At t equals to 0, the amplitude value of x1t is 2, and at t equals to 0, the amplitude value of x2t is 1. So 2 into 1 at t equals to 0 is equal to 2. So 2 at t equals to 1. This is very important, and I also mentioned it in the signal addition videos that here whenever there is a transition either from top to down, top to bottom, or bottom to top, high to low, low to high, 2 to 1, 1 to 2, that's when there is a sharp transition, you have to consider both the values. So here it is 2, here it is 1, so we have to consider both of them. At t equals to 1, x1t has two values, 2 and 1, because of this downward transition. But here in x2t, it has only one value, 1. So for this, it will be t equals to 1 will be 2 into 1, which is equal to 2, and 1 into 1, which is equal to 1. Okay, so like this, t equals to 1, this, and for this one it will drop down to 1. Okay, these two. Then t equals to 2. At t equals to 2, this has a value 1 and this has a value 2. So 1 into 2 equals to 2. T equals to 2, again it increases to 2. Okay, then at t equals to 3, it has a value 0, and but here there is a downward transition, so we will consider both the values, that is 2 and 0, but will not matter because 0 multiplied with anything, be it 2 or 0, it will be 0. 0 into 2 is 0, also 0 into 0 is 0. So at t equals to 3, it will be 0, the resultant value. So here 0 at t equals to 3. So this is the signal multiplied of x1t and x2t, the multiplied signal. This is the output. Okay. So all we have to do is determine the amplitude values at the respective time instants, then we have to multiply at each of these time instants the amplitude values, and we'll get the result. Okay. So here we have another two signals on which we have to perform signal multiplication. So both of them are rectangular pulse signals. We've already discussed about them. So we have to perform signal multiplication. Okay, so as per the definition, we have to multiply their amplitude values at respective instants. So here this signal, it exists from -3 to +3 time interval, and then it has an amplitude value of 1. This signal, it exists from -10 to +10 and has an amplitude value of 2. Okay, so this signal from -10 to -3 it has a value 0, and also if we extend it to 10, say plus 10, it has a value 0. Now in this output, from minus 10 to minus 3, from plus 3 to plus 10, one of the amplitude values is 0. So 0 when multiplied from minus 10 to minus 3 and from plus 3 to plus 10, no matter it has an amplitude 2 here in x2t, but here it is 0. 0 multiplied with anything will give us 0. So in the output, from minus 10 to minus 3, this will have 0, and this is minus 3, okay, and plus 3 to plus 10 also it will have a value 0, okay, because it has 0 here. One of the signals here is 0, so anything multiplied with 0 is 0. So here from minus 10 to minus 3 it is 0, and from plus 3 to plus 10 also it is 0, okay. Even though it is 2 here, the value is 2 here, but here it is 0. So 0 multiplied with 0 is 0. Now from minus 3 to plus 3 it is 1, from minus 3 to plus 3 here it is 2. So from minus 3 to plus 3 in this duration, this interval, we will multiply x1t into x2t, means 1 into 2, which is equal to 2. So here the amplitude will increase from 1 to 2, from minus 3 to plus 3. The signal exists, it has a value 1, here in this duration it has a value 2. So it will be this is the output. Okay, minus 10 to minus 3 plus 3 to plus 10, it is 0 because here it is 0. So 0 multiplied with anything is 0. From minus 3 to plus 3 here it is 1, from minus 3 to plus 3 here it is 2. 1 into 2 is equal to 2. So from minus 3 to plus 3 it is equal to 2. Okay, so this is signal multiplication on some random signals. Okay, so here we have discussed some basic concepts related to signal multiplication. So I hope you like this video, and please subscribe my channel Engineering Tutorial for more such videos related to electrical, electronics, instrumentation and communication engineering. Have a great day. Thank you very much.